right, guys, listen. Put your hands up. Keep your hands up, okay? A lot of y'all, when the ball was like this way, you start doing this.
Because it was going to hit us in the head.
Hey, if you keep your hands up, listen. If you keep your hands up like this, guess what happens? It'll hit you in your hands. But if you do like this or have your hands in the pocket, when that ball go up there, it's every man for himself. If you try to be scary, that ball will follow you and hit you in your head, even on the bench.
What's going on, fam? It's the entertainer, motivated, educated Coach Lucky here with another episode of Coach Lucky. Last episode, y'all saw the game. Y'all saw what time it was. It is the lovely privilege of being a youth basketball coach. When you pick a random team and try to put them together, you may have some guys who know a lot about basketball, a little bit about basketball, but mostly you just got guys to let say, hey, look, their parents want to sign them up for basketball because they think it's cute. They don't realize that it takes a whole lot to actually make it come together. And last game wasn't bad, but hey, you saw that we really didn't know what we was doing when it came to the offense, defense, just what have you. We got blown away. A, by a really, really good team, but also B, I felt like that we still haven't gotten the motion down, and losing 2 practices and not having practice. You know, I said this in all my videos, a lot of my videos. I wish that with the rec center down in Fountain Inn, that we had more practices. Now, we don't have big gym space, and prayerfully, the next coming up years, we'll have more gym space so that we can work on these teams, because we're trying to get these guys ready for the high school when they try out for the Fury basketball team, and we need to get these guys prepared. You know, this is going to be the talent pool. So, didn't necessarily enjoy the outcome that happened last episode where we took an L, but there was some things I liked, some things I didn't like, so we needed to go to practice.
Yesterday, the game, I watched the game. That's the stuff we need to improve on, but the main thing is following instructions, okay? So if I say, if you don't understand, what do you need to do? Ask the question, exactly. Do not sit there and act like you know, because what happens? If you don't know, we're playing basketball, and we're trying to do our thing, and you're right here, right? And you're looking around. That's not how we play basketball, okay? We're going to do it again. Half court, and I need 100%.
And right now, we can't get to the gym because of, like you said, COVID-19, still here, and we had to practice somewhere. So some parents said, Lucky, you know, Simpsonville Elementary has a court. You can go there and practice. So I decided to go to Simpsonville just to go and the whole practice, and whoever could come. I had 5 people show up, and hey, 5 is better than this, bro. Or 5 is better than 1, because Jacoby got to go whether he like it or not. So we get there. The first thing I didn't really like about Simpsonville was the fact that somebody was already there, you know, and the court was about 8-9 feet, a little taller than what we play on. I was like, dang, I can actually play at the playground, you know, the public court. You know, I didn't have to go here. So, but as soon as I got there, the guys kind of left. They was about to shoot basketball, and we got there, so I set up or whatever. And first thing I had the guys do was to run, half court, come back, run back again. And this time I really wanted to test their endurance. I can't really test their endurance all the way, but getting them to run is key to warming up. So we get them, you know, warmed up. You know how we do, you know, running, skipping, hopping, the normal. I try to keep my practices the same, especially when these guys gotta get going the right way.
You're right.
Oh!
Yeah, it's gonna be opposite. I'm sorry. All right, we're gonna say 1. I need y'all to count.
1, 2, 3.
Stop. Everybody need to be at the same time. Ready? Go.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
After that, it was time to dribble the ball. We dribble the ball, right hand, left hand, crossover.
And your team is gonna try to get it, and it's gonna be a big melee, okay?
And then they're going to call it out because they're going to tackle like last time.
Absolutely. So let's work on our dribble. So up, and then when you get the ball back, just pass the person the ball, okay? All right, ready, go. Bend those knees, Look up. Lower. Lower. There we go.
The thing is that will they become better basketball players in this next 13, 14 weeks? They may be a little better, but it's up to the particular player and the parent to really continue to work on these players if they want them to go to the next level. Because a lot of parents think that, hey, look, the coach can coach them. Yes, we can coach them, but at the same time, they have to be A, willing to be coached, and B, they have to have a want to. A lot of players that come on the court don't really want to do great, don't really want to be basketball players. They don't have that hunger, they don't have that want to, so it shows when they come out for practice. And my job is to try to put them in the right place. Their job is to execute whatever I teach them. And that's what we're trying to do. And since I didn't have everybody at practice, again, the next game, it may or may not look great because we need everybody to come in and buy into the team aspect. But hey, I coach whoever's there, whether the whole team or just 5 players. You got to coach who's there. So after we do dribbling drills, we work on passing drills.
Okay, when we did the bounce pass, oh, keep dribbling. I'm gonna work you in here. Just keep dribbling. All right. When we did the bounce pass, pretty much stolen all the time. Cause guess what? You're right here. Your person's right there. Instead of doing a good chest pass, somebody decides that I'm just gonna bounce it with the defender right here. Smart defenders is just going to take the ball, steal it, and go. So y'all gonna pass it, go down the full court, come on back. This person is gonna shoot. Okay.
As I was looking back at the practice footage, a lot of the guys have wiggles. They just they can't stand still. And is that a good thing? I mean, they're 8, some of them 9, but they can focus. And that's one thing that, next couple practices that I want to hone into, like getting them focused. Is only an hour. We're not out here for 15 hours. We're only out here for 1 hour. And if we can get them focused and hone in to what they're supposed to do, I think that we will take that next step. But it is a pet peeve of mine. But then you're only one person, can't look back and see the wiggles. So, but we did the passing drills, and they still do not want to call and communicate. They will talk in the practice line. They do all the talking, but in the game, you can't get them to say anything.
Kayla.
Jacayla, you got to shuffle. So let me see you shuffle. All right, you got to shuffle. So y'all do it together. I do it with her. All right, we got to shuffle. So I'm gonna say Jacayla, you gonna say Coach Lucky, okay? Come on this way. All right, Jacayla, shuffle.
Coach Lucky.
Jacayla, come on. Throw me a good pass. Jacayla, come on, keep going, come on.
You can't get them to talk or whatever, but practice or whatever, they can talk. But Coach Lucky has a remedy for that. Y'all gonna see very soon what Lucky does when it comes to players not wanting to play, not wanting to listen. I know the 8, y'all know we're doing rec ball, but they gotta be happy that we're doing rec ball where we have to play them, okay? The way to make players do what you're supposed to do, you take away their playing time. But since it's rec ball, you can't really take away their playing time. Everybody's gonna get the same amount of playing time. But anyway, I thought it was okay. We still got work to do, man, in passing. So that's a year-long thing. Passing, dribbling, shooting is a year-long thing. It's not something that we're going to complete and to be at the Los Angeles Lakers of Fountain and Rec. But I think that we can get to a certain point where it can be serviceable, where everybody on our team can be a danger. That is the goal for this season. Whether we get there or not, I have no idea. So after we do the dribbling drills, we do free throws. And free throws is rusty. Free throws is something that I try to do, even though last game we only had 2 free throws, but still, we have to shoot. We have to figure out how to shoot. And I think I'm gonna incorporate another shooting drill instead of free throws. But right now, free throws is where it's at.
We make it one clap, we miss 2 claps, okay? So you need to get your hands up your back.
You miss once, make twice.
Yeah, make twice, miss once. All right, ready, go.
And give them time to get a break, kind of settle down before we go to the next drill. And then I tried a Z sliding drill, which I kind of messed it up because I had them going the wrong way, and I thought I had it the right way. But
when you come here, boom, boom. You turn your hips. Ariel, look at me. You turn your hips. Boom. Jacoby's the same thing. You come this way, you turn your hips this way. Oh no. I'm sorry, you gotta come this way. I did you the wrong way. This way. You stepping my thing. This way, right. Cause y'all come this way, and you gotta turn your hips, okay? So I told you the wrong way.
It's a fail. You know, first year having a system, first year trying something, sometimes it falls flat in your face, and you have to be okay with it. And for me, I'm okay with a drill falling flat on my face. It didn't really work. I do like the Z shuffle, the Z slide, not shuffle, slide, and I think that that's a work in progress. And the next thing we do after the Z slide is we go in and we work on the motion offense, okay? And it looked kind of rough, you know, and I think that too, it's a learning curve because we're taking players who may or may not play basketball, right? So they're not really familiar with the game, but they just like to shoot and whatever. Shooting hoops and playing basketball is so different things. You know, shooting hoops out there on the playground, there's no really rules, there's no set, you just go out there and be free. But when you join a team or organization, the thing is now you're taking the basketball that you have on the streets and you transfer it into a game where there's rules and regulations and there's strategy and there's also team concepts that you have to learn and understand. And to the naked eye, it may not seem like it's that hard, but when you really study strategy when it comes to basketball, it can all go into the weeds. So I am taking, you know, players that may not have never played basketball or players who may have one season underneath their belt, and in youth basketball from one season to the next is not a whole lot of improvement. It's like, hey, look, you know, unless you're really working, the same player that left your team last year may be the same player this year if they don't work. And I got a lot of people who are first year players that really don't know. So we ran the offense and it's improving. Is it going to get better? I have faith that it's going to get better. I'm going to still coach it like that, but you don't know. You don't know what to expect. You don't know how your team is going to do, and you do everything you can, and then they have to bring their end of the bargain. So with the practice right there, I was happy that we got practice, because if you guys remember, we missed the second practice, January 2nd practice, and we did miss another practice. We were supposed to have two practices. We did make up one practice the 23rd, but nobody really showed up on the 23rd. And then, so we was down, I think there was maybe 3 or 4 practices where we didn't have all our players there, you know. Austin, I think she made the 2 practices and the game, you know. Jacayla, she made it like 1 or 2 practices. Britton, same thing, made it 1 or 2 practices. And that is where you're going to learn the game, is through practice. Okay, repetition is key. So overall, guys, I think that this is a work in progress. Man, I don't even know exactly what's going to happen, what's going to go on, but I know one thing for certain. I think that this is going to be a very interesting year for Coach Lucky. First season, I don't know. I don't know, man. I'm excited, but I'm scared, because you wonder if they're getting it. You're wondering if your teaching is affecting them. When you're doing a drill and you're looking back at the film and you seeing them doing all these type of wiggle dances, it's like, yeah, that's the word I'm saying. So we're going to see, man. We're going to see. Next game is coming up soon, so we're going to see how the offense is improving. And we're going to keep going, man. Like I said, everybody make the playoffs. So, hey, the thing is this. Even if we lose all our games, we still have a playoff game. It's okay. So we may, you know, the thing is, and I'm thinking too, we may catch on towards the end of the year and be a problem, right? If that happens, we may ride the way to a championship, or at least to the championship game. Doesn't really matter to me. As long as we play, as long as those guys have fun and we can learn how to be a team, that's all I care about. So again, it's the entertainer, the motivator, the educator, Coach Lucky here, and yes, we still need some more practice. I've said it best. Practice. Yes, we need it bad. But if you like what you see, man, comment in the comment section below. Let me know what you think, man, because like I said before, this is the first season, and after the season, You won't see Coach Lucky again until next year, hopefully. Let me know what you think about the comment section below. But I see y'all next time, people.